Hello, hello everybody. I'm gonna put this on mute 1 minute so I can go over to YouTube and pin the link, and I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. Is Hello and welcome everybody. Is my mic okay, guys? Outside of me just trying to grab the charger because this thing been off the charger. Let's see. Oops, don't do that. Whew, Jesus. Mm. Let's start by saying hello and welcome. Hey, Shrinking Black. Hello. Davna. Hello. Muffy. What's up, baby? Pinocchio's World. What's up, Rodney? What's up, handsome? Let me first say thank you to everybody that has been watching my lives. I appreciate you guys so much for that. I know it's really, really late, guys. But um, I couldn't really I needed to talk about this, I guess. I don't know. I just went on and clicked the button to go live. Um, Thank you. It's not terrible, but it is cracking. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see how that turned out. Okay, is that a little bit better? It's pronounced shock ranking. Okay, I'll remember. I'll try to remember that. Thank you. Hi, Krista. It's only 10:39 on the West Coast. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, but no, thank you. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Nina. You the best. I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate you. Yep. It's better. Okay. Oh, and let me move this other phone away from this too. Um, that could be it too. So thank you guys for watching the lives. Thank you guys. Shout out to all the old subbies. Shout out to all the new subbies. Thank you guys for coming over. The link is pinned. You know, there's no certain time that you guys can come up here and talk with me or voice your opinion or anything like that. We just do what we want to do over here, okay? So you guys can come up whenever you would like to. If you want to come up and just hang out, talk, give your opinion, however you want to do it, okay? Um, Shout out to all the new subscribers. I am your host, Just Krista. And my promise to you when you subscribe over here is I promise to entertain you. And if for some reason you find that you are not being entertained, I just ask that you just tap me on my shoulder, whichever one you choose. We'll add some lighter fluid to that thing and fire it up. Okay? With that being said, today has been a day that I've been kind of waiting for the last couple of days. And what I mean by that is those of you who are familiar with Buddy Lee, you know he don't go live like every day, or I don't think he has like a set schedule. I mean a daily schedule where he goes on YouTube daily. I believe it's only the 2 days a week, which is Tuesday and Friday. And I think it's only like for special occasions the other days. So on Friday, we had a wonderful, wonderful time over at his panel. It was really, really enjoyable. But I am one of those people where I have a lot of trolls and stuff, or just regular people that follows me all around the internet. Okay. Which is why, like, some places where I go and everything, I always tell my people, I mean, some of them be wanting to drop down and communicate with me because how I am with them. You know, when I come to their chats and stuff, I'm just like you guys know me to be. You know, I get involved, I talk with them, laugh, you know, have fun, enjoy myself. Even if it's a day that I'm like out with my sister or I'm somewhere where it's a lot of noise, I just participate in the chat, you know. But they know I'm there. They know that they have my support. So a lot of times, especially now that I'm doing StreamYard, you know, they be wanting to do the same thing. But I tell them a lot of times, just if it's something, try to remember whatever it is you might want to share with me or tell me. Just wait till I get over to your place. Because if you drop down here, that's gonna let people know that I'm coming over to your panel. And then you're gonna start following me around. Then you're gonna get all this negative stuff over on your channel, along with what you already may or may not have going on. And I just don't want that. Not on account of me. Yeah, you do have a follower, one in particular, the one with no teeth. Oh God, he is disgusting. He is so freaking disgusting. It's terrible. Between him and Lolo, ZX and Lolo, I must say that those and this other person, I must say that those are the worst trolls that I have. Lolo and ZX. And on today, the way that Lolo came over there and just literally showed her ass. Yes, Lolo was so disgusting. She don't know how people are now looking at her. When I tell you, it is not a good look for her. The way she came over there, even the people that's over there, they were like, "Oh my God, this is what she." Yeah, she showed her ass on today. And you know what I said to myself? Good. It was crazy, Nina. But you know what I said? I said, good. Let her show who she really is. Let her show who she really is. You know, and it took a lot because number one, like I was telling Buddy, I hadn't had a chance to talk to him since Friday and then the stuff that happened on Saturday. Okay. So it's been a whole lot that has went on. It's been a whole lot that's been said. We were already off to a misunderstanding and stuff, and to just constantly have the interference of Lolo and ZX on top of the regular people that was upset about what had taken place and different things like that. It was terrible. And the way she was sitting there stirring ice, making all that noise in her car, wouldn't put her phone on mute. It was so terrible. and just loud and just in the way. Krista, you know, Ness lost some supporters when she tried to tell everyone how Lola was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The hate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, Vibrant. How are you? That's okay. Vibrant, I've been wanting to make you a moderator, but I think I gotta go to the YouTube because I was asking someone the other day, how could I get in touch with you to see if you would mind being one of my moderators? Because I know sometimes I don't have a lot of moderators, and sometimes they're not here. And if you do like pop in or something, you could help. You know, especially sometime when I just try to, because you know I get easily distracted. And so sometimes I be just trying to be on the roll, but I don't want to have the trolls in here aggravating my audience, you know. And I know sometimes you never know when I'm going to come on. So if you would, but I would have to go in, I think, on the YouTube side. But I'll get back to that. Hey, Rodney. I was in the clouds over there. It was ridiculous. Yes, yes. Okay, Vi. Okay, I'll do it then. Yes, Rodney. Thank you. That's why I said, you know what? She was really making an ass of herself. And then the other part was him and I were really trying to hold. Okay, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is after this, when I close it down, then I'm gonna go on my YouTube part, and then I'll click your name and make you a moderator, and then it'll be there. I think for like next time when you come in. I think that's how it'll go. But yeah, it was really really bad. It was terrible, and for her to come and show her ass like that. Um, and on top of everything that happened, it wasn't a time for that because he was really feeling some kind of way about everything that happened and then the way things were supposed to happen. Let me back some because I'm like ahead of myself trying to get everything out. Hello, talent manager. Tracy announced you were going live. So I stopped by. Oh, she did. Oh, I love my Tracy. Tracy is a big supporter of Krista's. Yes, I love her. I do. And I be trying to make it to all her lives. But she's like me. She just a pop up, you know. So I do try to, well, I always make sure I thumbs up, but I do try to leave her a comment. But sometimes I'll put my thing on and just let video play after another, you know, it's so that I'm making sure that I'm listening to everybody's video, even though I'm going around doing other stuff or driving or something or taking my aunt and them somewhere. Yeah. So on Friday, Buddy and I had a wonderful, wonderful Friday. I enjoyed myself so much over there. After a while, people started, talking nice to me, his people over there and stuff, and that was cool. On Saturday, he had his 8K supporters thing. I did ask him if it would be okay if I came over. He said sure. I also asked him, I was like, do you want me to cam up? Do you just want me to use my avatar? Because I know some people, they like to have their channels look a certain way. And if everybody's on avatar, they don't always want you to come and be cammed up because it kind of like throws it off. So I learned to ask that. I was live earlier. I talked about it. Oh, you did? Okay, Rodney, I got to go and watch it. Thank you. Thank you for your support, Rodney. You're another big, big supporter of mine. Thank you. And I'm gonna make sure that I make you a. Do you want me to make the moderator on Pinocchio World, Rodney, or your other channel? Well, I could probably just do both, but I know you'd be over here now, this channel. So I went over Saturday, and when I first came, he was doing the thing where he was like trying to see how long people been with him. Okay. So, hey, Muffy. So while over, I had went in, but it was in one of the times where I wasn't there. And then on what was it? So I had left. They said that Grandpa Gummy was over there, had told people that he had doxed my apartment, which he didn't. And I, had got a couple of people saying it, and I was like, oh no. Okay, yeah, I'll do both. Dabner, it does look weird when one person is cammed up. Yeah, and everybody else is avatar. Yeah. So I started to ask, make sure that's okay. I never thought of that. Yep. And I used to get that like with Shelly. Shelly was like, okay, I don't mind you being cammed up because I know that's what you're used to doing. She's like, but we got to get you an avatar picture because sometimes, and if you know anything about Shelly, Shelly likes everything in uniform. Okay. And she's like, that be driving me nuts sometimes. So then I'll just be sitting up there with that big C, which I hate. I hated that talking C. And I'm like, oh God, okay. So, but then after a while, when I would look at it and I would say, well, it does look better if everybody else's avatars, unless it all depends. I hate that ZX feels. Oh God, he makes my skin crawl. Oh, uncomfortable talking to you that way. He does. He's a pig. Oh my God. Oh, just filthy. And then Lolo's no different. She's like, oh, I was almost looking at her like, did a demon or something crawl up into her? Is that really her? I mean, she was so annoying and saying so much crazy shit out of her mouth. I was like, wow. I said, but baby, keep talking. Let the world know who you really, really are. You are one no good, no good, no good. Honey, she was evil, Evelyn. She was. She was downright evil. Mm-mm. So Saturday, I had did a short video. Buddy Lee was doing that part, doing like the countdown, how long people had been with him. So I said, well, I'll come and do a short video and then I'll go back over there and he should be off that part. Now, what I learned today was I learned how to do his link, click his link. I just seen the other stuff that be wrote that he'll have, like the little message he'll have. And then it's like some other link, and then it's the StreamYard link. I wasn't used to that. I'm used to when you look down there, you see that person's link or you don't, or you'll see a poll or whatever type of message, or something. And then what I would always do is wait till they drop the link in their, in the chat part, because I'm figuring, maybe they want to just still talk or whatever. They'll drop it when they're ready to. So when I got over there and I had told everybody I was going over there and stuff and all of that great stuff, and I was prepared, just like I told him I would. He was like, sure, you could cam up because I'll be cammed up. And I was like, okay, cool. Then, that'll be cool. Because, I like to cam up. I like to, and then I was expecting, we going to have nice music, be able to talk and laugh and all that great stuff. So when I got over there, I was typing in the chat. He never responded to nothing that I was saying in the chat. Hey, Miss Paulette, how you doing, babe? He never responded to anything I was saying in the chat. Oh, and I'm sorry, y'all. That Friday, now we had a good time, him and I. But by the end of the night, so many people was coming over there. So many people was saying stuff to him about me and just different people and just throwing all types of stuff out there that they can think of. By the end of the show, some other guy came up there and said something far as, you don't call me no more. And he was like, what? He was like, oh, I don't know how he said it, but he's like, okay, I'm putting y'all in the back or something. So I was still sitting back there for a minute. And then his thing had ended. So I was like, oh my God. So it's just like that. So I didn't know if he was saying like he was gonna put us in the bag while he do something, because you know he do all the little commercial little things and all of that stuff. And like I said, I'm new to it, over there. So I didn't know what that really meant. I can't sit and watch how you are disrespected on the panel. Oh, okay, meow meow. See, I don't read the chat and stuff, and I try my hardest to just stay focused on him and I, which is why I asked someone today. And forget it, y'all. I'm trying to keep everything in order, but I'm bouncing all over the place. But that's why I was telling him like earlier. I was like, and I wanted to be very, very choosy with my words. I didn't want to say things where it would come off offensive, but like what happened? And okay, let me go back. Okay, Krista, focus. So I was typing in his chat Saturday after I did the video. I was typing in the chat, and even the people that went over there with me, they see me typing too. And it was like he was reading everybody else's stuff, but he wasn't never saying anything about mine. And I know sometimes you can be looked over, or the content creator might not see you. They can't see every chat, every thing. I mean, I don't get a whole lot of comments like they do, and I could barely keep up, especially when you're trying to talk and laugh and, interact with everybody on your panel and everything too. So, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do a little bit more and chat a little bit more, see what happened a little bit more. And he still never said nothing. So then I was like, maybe he's really upset about everything. So I don't know. I guess I have to wait till another time and talk to him and figure out what's going on. It really was hard to watch. Too much disrespect from the panel and the chat. Yeah. Yeah. A couple of people said that. Yeah. So I was like, um after a while I was like, okay, I'm just gonna leave, and I'm gonna go and make sure that, because I seen Tracy had did a video, and a couple of people had said about, oh my God, ZX is over there. He docks Krista's apartment and all of that. And so I'm like, you know what? Rather than trying to get to everybody and tell them, I'll just do a video. I'll do a short little video. So that's what I did. Then I was like, you know what? I need to get to my family and let them know that that's not my apartment. That man didn't sit over there and made up something, and just because he's a stalker and he just wants my attention, don't pay attention to it, guys. It's not true. So I said, oh, I know where Tracy now would be. Probably her and Sassy, I know, is over there. I said, I'm going to go over to Lemons, and, hopefully, because, Lemon and I had been kind of like on the outs too. So I'm like, he better let me up on his panel. I'm like, I don't even know if he gonna let me up there. But he was pretty cool. He let me up on his panel. And so I had told them what had happened, blah, blah, blah. And of course, different ones was like, yeah, we seen that, whatever. And they was like, well, good. He don't, but be careful with, that. And I'm like, okay. And then while I was up there, they had some things going on and stuff over there. So I was like, I started being like my jolly self, playing around and different things like that. I kind of like, and had I known that Buddy was like that, we were cool, and he's, was talking about stuff and everything, I wouldn't have did anything. I wouldn't have been that way. Because of course I would have been over there at his spot with him and enjoying his 8K thing and everything, he's my new friend. Why not? We had good vibes and stuff, I like fun stuff. So while but I ended up doing everything that I did over at Lemons. Okay. And I did a lot. I will admit, I did a lot. And I did a lot, especially for, that's Miss Paulette speaking to everybody. I did a lot, especially for someone who, is like trying to get to know somebody else and, all that great stuff. So here we are today. I didn't know how things was going to be. The last I had heard was Lady La was like, wow, Buddy was really, a little upset that things kind of went the way they went. It was he kind of like didn't understand what happened. And so then that's what I was like, really? I mean, I was still talking good about him, still saying everything, but I was just saying to myself, like, I'm just gonna wait until he go live and then see like what happened, what's gonna happen, where we at, what we gonna do. But by the time I got there today, he was talking about it and stuff. And he showed a couple of videos and different things that was sent to him. And then I would try to talk to him about it. But things just it was just so much distraction. And I was kind of nervous. And like I was telling him, and I finally, got that part out to tell him, I think I'm kind of nervous, like talking to him too, because he he was always like one of those people that, how you could see somebody, like, I don't know, a content creator or somebody that you really like, and you like, oh my God. So I'm still in my mind like, I can't believe I'm actually talking to this person. Wow. I think I'm still like, what do they call that? Fanned out or something? Or I don't know, whatever you would call it. But I'm like, wow, I can't believe I'm like, so I'm still feeling the giggies and giggles and shit inside. So I get like a little nerved up. Shit, a bitch, I guess got, bad nerves or something. I don't know what the hell, but I know I was just feeling like in my stomach, I was just like, good Lord. Like like when I'm excited, I get real giddy. I like smile a lot. I laugh a lot. I giggle a lot. And I was trying not to be too much that way. Or sometimes I get like if it's something going on, um, I get that same feeling, but it be different. Like today, I felt kind of giggly, but at the same time, it was like, no, this is not a laughing matter. This is something you got to talk about. Hey, pretty purple rain. Good morning. Are you okay, Krista? I am. I am kind of. Yeah. Um, so I can't really describe how it was, yeah, but I was still like in disbelief that I was actually talking with him. Okay. And so I would come up there and I would try to stay as long as I could to talk to him. But then when he would like be asking me about what it was that I did over at Lemons, you know, I was like, shit, you know. So I was like, well, you got to stand in your shit. That's what you did. So I would tell him, yeah, that, this or whatever happened. And then when he would like talk about like, well, how you think, man, how you think that would make me feel, or something. So I kept thinking to myself, how I would feel. Okay. And then I went to explain to him what had happened as far as me not being over there and stuff. And so now I'm feeling bad about that too. Cause I'm like, here I am over here doing this with somebody that's a friend. And I was supposed to have been with, enjoying his 8K thing, which would have been cool as hell. So I don't know, y'all. They are requesting for you to come hit the link. If nobody told you, Lemon wants to speak to you. Oh, no, nobody said anything. Mm-mm. She's on her own live. Don't come starting mess. Oh, it's not a lie. Go see for yourself. So then people was telling him like that me and Lemon was more than friends. And I'm like, no, we were. But then I said, Lemon is just my friend. Um, oh, you telling Pretty Purple Rain? Okay. I was like, Lemon's just my friend. And but people was telling him it was more, and then it didn't help with the way that how I had came off didn't help it. You know what I'm saying? The things that I was doing. So I don't know. And I didn't want him to think like that I was like not considering his feelings in this, but I was also letting him know like I didn't know what was going on. I really didn't. Because although everything was so nice Friday and it was such a good vibe, and so many people said they enjoyed it, towards the end, when people kept saying stuff, people kept doing stuff, he was getting tired of that. And he started to kind of change up like, the fuck is this? What? You know? So I didn't know if he had just was like, fuck that. you know? And then when I did come near Saturday, the way things was, where I wasn't, so I figured I wasn't, it was just crazy. And then on top of that, the way I was over at Lemons. So today, when I went up there, I wanted to talk to him. I wanted him to know how I really felt. And I just felt like I couldn't really get it out over at his place because there was so much distraction. So many, like the ladies were all, and I get it, they're very protective over him. And I think I even told him, I was like, wow, they all seem to be very protective over you, you know. Um, and it was just like, it was so much. And then to have Lolo's big funky ass to come up there and act the way she was doing. And then you got ZX with his pissy depend diaper ass slinging depends and slapping around, dripping piss everywhere. I mean, it was so much going on, you know. And then, like I said, he got his own people that, is saying stuff too. And so I think I had even told him at one point, I was like, I can't, like in my chat, it's not like that. We don't have that over there. So now ZX brings his stinking bald headed ass up there, and he goes, "Oh, she just wants you to come over to bring traffic to her channel. She just wants you to come over there with your 8K subbies and come over." And I'm like, when I tell y'all, I didn't even think. I never thought about nothing like that. I was not thinking about that. I was just thinking about how can him and I have a conversation to explain like what went on. And if we can't go back to however it was on Friday and all that great stuff, like I told him, I was like, I don't want us to be enemies. I don't like that. I don't. And I was like, well, at least we could be friends. The sectors, they work together a lot. And I wouldn't want to feel uncomfortable. I wouldn't want him to feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? I don't I wouldn't want none of that, you know. And plus I enjoy coming over to his he is one of the people that I enjoy watching over there, you know. So while I was trying to explain all of that, now you got ZX and them and Lolo and them coming up there saying, oh, she's just trying to get you over there to draw traffic to her channel. And I wasn't thinking like that. That was the last thing on my mind. What was on my mind was his feelings, my feelings, and let's talk about it. Hold on, guys. Somebody's in the back. Oh, it's Nina. Nina?
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good and I'm riding the ride, which is absolutely fine.
Okay.
I
I'm
was
trying to
in
find my words. I apologize to you guys. I'm
uh,
trying to find the words
for what?
for all of this.
Okay. Well, I will say of Buddy Lee, he doesn't seem as malicious as the other two men that you've dealt with, that I've watched you deal with. Um, he seems playful. His chat, of course, are his protectors, and they seem like they were fortresses. But they too didn't. I mean, you got a lot of stuff from them, but they still weren't as nasty and malicious as what I've
I
seen.
agree. Hmm.
Um, so, but with men like that, you have to watch out because, you know, I think his southern, upbringing too has a lot to do with it, where he's a little bit less, in your face and stuff. But when you push them too far, they could be, you know, they could
Hmm.
be even worse than the guy who's really
Hmm.
horrible at first. So I
Hmm.
would give him the space to do whatever. But at the end of the day, I will say that men do what they want to do, right? Like I truly believe that. So he's doing what he wants to do. Um so he
Hmm.
apart from him and his chat, who really weren't that bad, to be honest. He was
Hmm.
even with the your back and forth, he wanted to play, right? He wanted to play with
Hmm.
you. He also wanted to please his chat somewhat. He also
Hold
didn't
on
want
one
to seem
second,
like
Wolf.
a
Somebody's in the
mhm,
back. Hold on
okay.
one second. Oh, no, go ahead. It's the Beasley person. He know he
Oh,
can't come over here. Go ahead.
oh, I didn't know that. He didn't yeah, so he was being pulled in many directions, and he didn't want to look like a fool either, and he still wanted to have fun with
Yeah.
it.
And that's what I
Huh?
was saying because I already like, you know.
Girl, so all this to say, shoot, you met, like, you guys started flirting on Friday, so this is not that big of a deal. But at the end of the day, he does what he wants to do. Da, 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 da. Back to ZX and Lolo. Oh my God, what is wrong with those two people?
Hot mess. Girl, they just
Oh,
constantly, those two are
jeez.
just constantly.
It was like a fucking villains from a fairy tale or something. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot believe,
Hi, pretty
like,
purple rain. Hey, baby. Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, it's crazy. Like Lolo
That's so cool.
was nice, and she can be nice, and then she can be just pure evil. I mean, it was
Yeah.
like any part of attention that you got, she would get upset about it. She's upset about.
Yeah.
I remember like when I came in, she was up there just cackling it up and so happy that I guess
Mm-hmm.
they had said something not so nice to you, and she was just so
Mm-hmm.
happy, like a fat cat, like with a
Mm-hmm.
who's just had their meal and they're satiated and whatever. And then
Yeah.
as it
Some people was
progressed,
like, damn, you don't be like this over in your own sector. We never seen you like this. And she was over there like just trying to prove a point, just trying to, and I'm
Is
like,
she usually there?
really?
Does she usually go up there and sit in this
I
thing
have
and open?
never seen Lolo up over there.
I mean, she was just straight
And I've been
posted.
following Buddy Lee for months now.
Oh my
She
God,
came up here today, like to
she
taunt
does not.
me.
She does. Oh my
It
God,
was
she
the
doesn't like
pure
you.
devil in her. And I had
I,
to really, within myself, I had to fight back from praying that God strike her with something deadly
well,
because
she
that's how
already's
much
been
evil I
stricken by
felt in my
something.
heart for her and what
I
she
mean,
did today. Because this was not a time to be joking, to be just being malicious and all of this stuff that her and ZX want to do. This
is
was
it
not the time.
is it not the time to be joking is one thing. What she was doing is like, I mean, she just wanted to cock block. She wanted to make sure
Hmm.
that everybody disliked you. She wanted
Yes.
to highlight the worst of you and keep
Yes.
reminding people the worst. It was just like, okay, okay, okay,
Hmm.
okay. And then when it got really nasty is when you guys were finally left alone to speak, and then
Hmm.
he still was giving a lot of pushback, and you were still really holding your patient and being soft, extra, extra. And I'm not that
Hmm.
woman, but again, that's your whatever. You were doing your thing. You weren't making much headway, but when I came up and I kind of was like, "Hey, dude, like this happened at the very end. These are the things that you may have done."
Rodney?
Hey, it's me.
Okay. Hey, babe. Go ahead,
I
Nina. I'm
want to.
sorry.
I want to. Nah, I'm gonna wait till Nina get through talking.
Thank you.
Okay.
And so these are the things that you may have done, blah, blah, blah. And I think he heard me and kind of looked at himself a little bit, and
Hmm.
he started giving just a tiny little bit less pushback, and then you guys were making headway, and here
Hmm.
comes what's her face again to make
Hmm.
sure that she has to rock the boat. And ZX,
Hmm.
I don't know what you did to ZX. I really don't know. He wants to be part
Nothing.
of this list so bad, like you guys had a history, like. and
Nothing.
and this is the last thing I'm going to say so that Rodney can speak. I feel like with ZX, he wanted you to be obsessed with him and you weren't, and he's mad about it.
Oh God, never. I could.
He
Oh
he
no.
wanted you to end up being like a Deirdre or a Kwani, I'm sorry,
Mm,
a Pam now or something. These
mm,
women who just cling on and sting on and whatever, and that didn't happen. You flirted, I guess you guys talked or were friendly, and then it didn't pan out to anything, and then you left like you usually leave, and he's like, fuck that shit. Usually you need to be over here worshiping me. Why aren't you?
mm,
Let me come
mm.
and attack you
Yep.
everywhere you go.
Yeah. Hey, Cesara. Oh God, Nina. I think you just
Yeah,
hit all these nails right on the head and just slattered them right into the wood. Ugh.
it's a lot.
Ugh.
So Rodney, I'm done for this moment. Go on.
Um, I just want to say this, and I'm gonna step down. Look, do not end your life to go over there on his panel. If you're gonna go over there, wait till you finish your commentary over here, and then go over there. If you just want to go over there, but I don't understand why he can't come over here sometime. Why you always have to go over there to his panel. If he want to really talk to you or whatever, then he needs to, come over here sometime. He want to talk to you tonight, then he need to come on over here because you doing your commentary as well.
Right. Yeah. And I
Really?
didn't even
Right?
like really. I
Okay.
didn't even really think about that. He was like, I got my own things going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't even focus on that. So I didn't know if that person was just coming over to troll and say something or if it was really said, can I come over there? But
Well, if it was really said, then he needs to bring his ass over here if he really wants to say something that's important or meaningful to you. So
mm,
let him pause his life for a moment, like he always do as he walk away. It shouldn't be no problem in walking away now for right now, cause he always do it as usual on his panel to come and say what he need to say over here.
okay.
So that's all I want to say. But don't end your, go over there when you get ready. But don't end your live just to go over there with that fuck shit over there.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't gonna do that because I'm trying to connect with my people and the people that support me right now because they were over at Buddy Lee's watching me as well, and I owe
Girl,
my
you know you
true
want to go over
feelings
there,
to
but you'll go
Conway.
over there when you're ready. It's
Right.
like,
No, if I had my choice, if I had my choice right now, I would I
you
would
go over
want
there
to
when
talk
you're
to
ready.
Buddy
No
Lee.
judgment.
No, I
I
would want to go and
know.
talk to Buddy Lee, but I don't want to talk in front of all those people. No,
Yeah.
Right.
that's
And my thing same with Buddy Lee. If he wanna talk, sometime he can come over to your panel. You see what I'm saying? He can come over
hmm
here. So,
hmm
but anyway, let me
Okay.
step back down and let y'all to get through talking. All right. I'm gonna be in the chat.
Okay, Rodney. Thank you,
Bye
babe, for
bye.
your support. Bye bye.
So
Yeah.
all that to say, I see the obsession. ZX is doing so much. I'm just like, oh my god.
Mhm.
Brianna had said something about sexual tension, and I don't
I
think there's
know.
really any
I
sexual
wanted to
tension
wring
on your
her
part.
neck. Did you see what I told her? I said, "Now you look too pretty to be over here talking like that and telling that."
I mean, she had it half right, right? Like, I don't see the sexual
Ugh.
tension on your part. I don't even really see the
Mm-mm.
sexual tension on his. I think he would hit it, whatever,
Yeah.
for whatever. It is the that you did not stay to worship him,
Mm-mm.
and he expected you to. He
Let me
did.
tell you guys something. See, we didn't grow up with all this internet stuff. Okay. So our visions of people were stuff that was right in our face. We had neighborhood people. We had neighborhood boogeymans that we called them. We had neighborhood, the old man that reeked of urine that was like, you ran away from them because you were scared that they were going to try to lure you with a couple of quarters and a candy bar or something, and then snatch you in and then do some awful stuff to you.
Damn.
Um, we had the old ladies that, kind of like went and wiped themselves, never washed their hands. So they had this funky smell on them and you just couldn't quite remember what that smell is. But then you later found out these things where people now have like the internet and everybody's in their house. So people come in and out, do what they got to do, but then they go in their house. You don't see them. So ZX reminds me of the neighborhood old creepy man in the neighborhood, the old creep that wore glasses like he could see right through your clothing, that your parents told you, when you see that person, run. When you guys walk past their house, make sure it's a whole group of y'all. Don't nobody stop because I don't care if he didn't fell down on his porch or something. Everybody keep running. Y'all come get a parent or something, and then let one of us call for him help or something. Okay. And that's who he reminds me of. He reminds me of the old man that never changes his clothes, that reeks of urine
Mm.
with a dependent stuff on. He has his shirt kind of like halfway tucked in and kind of pulled out just a little bit because they kind of still think they're straightening their clothes. Yes, creepy. Hey, Kendor, just creepy old creep that wants to lure you with a piece of candy or something, and they and then every now and then they would forget that they didn't have their teeth in their mouth because
Okay.
they're losing their memory. So they're like, hi, hi. Sometimes you can understand them, sometimes you can't. Just a miserable, stinky old neighborhood, stinky old man. That's what I see with him. Same thing with Lolo, the nasty old lady in the neighborhood that, just gross. Goes out, gets her stuff, and she sprays perfume over her body, and she knows she reeks of the smell of pussy, old stank, nasty pussy. And that's what and getting it in, wherever she can, you know, that's just dirty, just nasty. And that's what they look like. And the way she was sitting
It
in
was
that
not a
car.
good look.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you got everybody else, y'all have the internet. So y'all can only imagine these things. But imagine growing up and actually seeing this kind of stuff. These people were neighborhood boogeymen. These are people we ran from, that we only went past their house when it was a group of us, you know?
See,
Other than
I
that,
think
walk in the street because they
I
might send
think
somebody out to
that
grab you up.
ZX is very upset that you see him that way. He really wanted you he really wanted you to see him in a different light. He wanted
Mm-hmm.
to collect
Hey,
you
girl, Shaker.
as one of these women who, you
Yeah, because he
know,
told me that. He said, yeah, I'm going to turn you into a super fan. I said, what the hell is a super
oh,
fan?
he actually said that. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Yes, you're
Okay.
right. You're exactly right, Nina. And I tell somebody, I said, what the hell is a super fan? You know, because I'm like, what this motherfucker finna hack my account or something? Let me get my nieces
No,
them on the phone.
he has a style. He collects these women. He what I've seen of him, it's really strange. So the older women, I think he finds more vulnerable, and they do stick with him. Whatever. He'll say
Oh,
things to excuse, not to excuse. Okay, to there are things that societally are accepted to be attractive. I don't know, a
okay.
certain body shape, the
Mm-hmm.
age, whatever. And if you possess things that are not those, you're not uplifted. He tries to find that, and he uplifts it, and then he gains their, I don't know, this is a place that I can be. They're gonna give
Mm-hmm.
me my $5.99, $9.99 monthly thing. They're gonna
Mm-hmm.
give me some cash apps. I'm gonna tell them a few things to make them feel good about
You know
themselves.
what's the
Although,
crazy part about that, Nina?
mm,
When I had went over there to thank him for sending his people over and everything over to my channel and get me past that 1,000 mark, while over
mm,
there, I think the second time I had went over there, I forgot for what reason. I can't remember the exact reason because I only went over to his channel just a few times. And when I went over there, somebody said, well, Krista, you be over here with us, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, hang out, blah, blah. And somebody said, yeah, and join the
membership.
members. Yeah. And he was like, she don't have to do that. He said it in a way like, like somebody like trying to come on to you, like, nah, baby, you ain't got to give me no, you good, you good. And I'm like,
Okay.
ooh, ooh, creepy.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
he is definitely
Where's all
trying
my
to make it.
friends so we can run together? Where are
Oh
y'all?
Lord.
You know,
Okay. So he's definitely trying to make it uh, thought that he is on a list with these men. He keeps on putting himself in the list. I saw him twice.
yes.
She talked to me, she talked to landlord, she talked to, the first person. I'm not even going to say her name because I try to give her respect, and I know you do too, whatever. Anyway, so
Right. Yeah.
the first person, landlord, this citrus person, and then somebody else, he tries to put himself on the list with these people and I don't think he was on the list. I don't think that you two had some sort of relationship, or that's not what I
Yeah,
saw. I think you talked to him a few times and that was about
that
it, but
was
he
it,
really wants you
Nina.
to.
That was it.
And then he
Mm-mm.
tries to do, because I was going to talk to you about him, what I think it was Saturday. And then I said, it's too beautiful of a Saturday. We really don't need to talk about him. But he came in full force the past few days. So let's talk about him. Um, he eh, he makes women into Madonna or whore. You know, that whole Madonna whore
Oh,
complex. Either he makes you holier than thou or you are a hooker.
yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he just, I don't, it's this old school, like, black exploitation, you
Mm-hmm.
know, kind of uh, bell bottoms and fish tank boots type of thing,
Oh,
except
God.
that's too like a Superfly wannabe, but it's not happening. It's very,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, damn. And then he wants to be pro black in one space, but then he wants to like be not so much pro-black, and others he's very much like,
Confused. Just
yeah,
confused, child. Just
yeah, he
confused.
has he's very boastful about his being multiracial or something. He's
Yeah.
always trying to say, like, he has a thing too. Like, I remember there was one white woman from Canada that gave him a lot of money, and he has a song for her. Like, he does this I saw him do a little jig pretty much every time she comes in. So he
Mm-hmm.
uplifts when he wants to. Then I saw him today. It's very just like trying to money make, and it's too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I just hope he leaves you alone. I just hope he leaves you alone, but I don't think he will, because he's mad at you. He's mad that you didn't stay. He's mad that you didn't worship. He is like, why the fuck isn't she worshiping me? She's my demographic, pretty much.
Mm-mm.
And that's why he keeps putting himself on a list with Lemon and Landlord and all these, because you're supposed to.
Yuck. Yuck. Mm-mm.
Anyways, that's all I really wanted to say. With Buddy, girl, I don't know, baby girl,
I just want to
baby.
say, at least like be friends.
Yeah,
And then the minute I said that, everybody, oh, that's the same thing she told Lemon. And
yes,
she
of
now
course, that's
he's
the
like,
same thing that you told Lemon, because you're the same person. Like, I didn't understand what that was about. I mean, you're the same person. Of course, you want to, if it's not going to work out, you're going to want to part in peace or be
yes,
cordial, whatever. What
that's
were you
it.
supposed to say? Find other words and not be yourself? It was just a gotcha moment for no damn reason. If you didn't say that, then I would be surprised, because then you're
Right.
out of your pattern. Like, what? I want a
Mm-hmm.
peaceful partying. Let's be friendly, whatever. It was just like a lot of, see, oh my god. And then the sexuality, like, oh my god, how dare she be sexual. It was extra. Oh my god, Krista, girl, I didn't see the
Mm-hmm.
video that they showed. That was the first time I saw it. Really though,
Oh
Krista,
my
really, for
God.
real,
I
for
did a
real.
lot. I did a
You
lot. I did a
okay?
lot.
It's like, what the,
I did a
okay,
lot. I
okay.
did. I
You
showed
did.
my ass.
Oh my god. Okay, but let me stop. Okay, but anyways, I was like, okay, fine, she did it. Okay,
Mm.
fine. Like, are we gonna die now? Are we just gonna explode now? Is it gonna, I mean, like, now that we've seen this, we must take a stake, put her on it, get some lighter fluid, and just light her up? What the fuck? It was
Hold
just,
on one
it was,
second. I think this is Lady La.
hey, lady.
Hey,
Hi.
if you hear an echo, I apologize. Let me know, and I can try to adjust my sound. But
Okay,
hello, I
you're
wanted to come
welcome.
over here just to address a couple of things. Hello, Krista, and hey, Nina.
Hey,
Um,
lady law.
Hey, baby.
I
I feel
wanted to
so
say something.
fuzzy.
Yeah, I understand that people want Buddy to hit links, and mind you, he will. It
Mm-hmm.
was a little odd to hear somebody that I haven't seen around his shows or doubts that he even watches him on a regular to talk as if he knows Buddy's actions. But
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy only goes live twice a week. So
Right.
for someone
Mm-hmm.
to say that he's gonna drop his 2 times a show, for people that like, no disrespect to you or anybody else, but y'all go live every day. He only does it twice
Right.
a week. And then
And
if
that's what
he
I was
jumps on
telling
a link,
people.
yeah,
Yeah, he
so,
only
but if
goes
he does
live
come on
twice.
a link, it's probably at the end of his show if he's going to run around, because that's when we just call ourselves trolling and then bringing the traffic somewhere else. So
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't do that all the time where he'll just jump on somebody
Right.
else's link during the show. That's actually me and others.
And I respect
Um,
that because I'm a person that I don't mind hitting links, but everybody as a content creator don't do that. And I know
well, I
that.
have a question now, because when he asked the question, whether or not another particular person supported you or came to your show, you answered no. And he said, well,
Nope.
have I? And you said yes. So how can that, it's hard for me to hear when somebody says what he needs to be doing when you said yourself that he does support you and has. Buddy Lee, we're talking
Yeah,
about.
buddy. Yeah, Buddy Lee. He has dropped down in my chat. When I was only having
Oh,
like 4 and 5 people watching me, he'll drop down and have a nice little conversation and stuff with me. Of course, like
and
I
he'll
said, I'd
come
be a
back
little
again.
starstruck,
Yeah.
you know, or he'll see me off at other people's that he support, like Ben's, Ben's on. he'll see me over there, and he'll probably say, he always called me Maya's sister wife, and stuff, and he'll pick at me a little bit. But he's just really a cool guy, and I don't want him to be upset with me. I don't like that.
Okay. And the
I
other
don't.
thing was, you can't really expect for a man to jump when y'all were supposed to be in this friend zone. And I'm thank you, Nina, because oh my God, you definitely helped that situation out to go up there and explain it to him. Because men are kind of hard headed, so he didn't understand that part. Like, and Krista didn't understand how he ends his shows either. So I can
Mhm.
understand how it could be taken on both sides. Like, well, from Krista's end, like, wait, you just kicked this right on out. Like, what happened? So
That's why I thought he was like, you know what? I had enough of you, lady. Get the fuck on.
no, he
And
just
I'm
rude.
like,
No, he just rude.
no.
He just boot us out. I'm sorry, he don't tell us bye. Well, sometimes he do, but sometimes he just be like, you know what? I'm over it.
Bah.
And then he just,
Okay.
yeah. So it's a little rude. I ain't gonna lie, but
But once you know
with
that
that being,
about a person,
uh-huh.
then you know how to. But once you know that about a person, then you know how to do some things. You know what I mean? Then you know how to react. You know not to be in your feelings.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever like stayed to the very, very end like that. I don't. Hmm.
Uh-uh. I
Yeah,
So
don't
the
think he
fact
has.
that Lady La is even here kind of it makes me feel good because you're associated with him, and obviously you care enough about Krista or them or whatever's going on
Black
to
love.
actually Black love, baby.
I know.
Jesus, so hard. Anyways, no, to say something. Here we are all fighting for the same thing. And one thing that I did want to say about Buddy Lee, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. He was not malicious. He was playful.
Mm-mm.
He wasn't super disrespectful. I don't even
Mm-mm.
think that he was disrespectful. So hopefully you guys
He
can
wasn't.
whatever. And even the chat, and I said this earlier, even the chat wasn't super malicious. They were protective, whatever, but I've seen a lot worse.
Yeah.
So there's that. I'm
Well,
going to be in
shoot,
the chat.
look, it's protected people over here too, because Rodney came up and was like,
Oh yeah.
you will not end another live over here. Okay, so
Rodney
supporters
don't
gonna
be
be
Needs
playing,
that.
supporters.
He
okay?
needs that.
Rodney
I'll
is
leave the
like,
chat, ladies.
Krista.
Bye.
Okay,
And I
Nina,
get it.
thank
I
you.
completely get it. I get that. So yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. I feel like it's not. Of course, Buddy's gonna be Buddy, but I tell you what a lot of people think like maybe because the chat is saying one thing and the chat is saying no, no, no. Here's the thing
Mm-hmm.
about Buddy. We could be
Mm-hmm.
sitting in the chat room screaming, "Hell no, we won't go," and he's gonna do the opposite of what we're screaming. So yeah, it's not our decision. We just in the chat cutting up. Don't mind us. It's a
Okay.
little off, but he gonna do what
I
he want
get
to
it.
do. That's a fact. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even
So
even
no,
to
I
see
think that
Maya
y'all are
up there.
good.
Yeah, and even to see Maya up there, I just was like, wow, really? you know,
Your
I
sister
just
wife.
yeah.
I think she was rooting y'all on though. I think she was
She
rooting y'all on
was,
from
and
day one. Yes.
I want her to continue. I did a lot, I did a lot over there
Krista, you
at,
shocked
at
me. I went over there and didn't even see everything, and then they told me about the bottle, and I said, "Oh, what?"
I did a lot, but I thought he was like, so I was just like, girl, child, just go all out, I guess. I don't know where my mind was. I don't know. I faded out. After I had came over there Saturday and I seen y'all up there, I can't make out everybody that was up there. And I kept seeing stuff and I was like, well, I don't want to be like, if this man that told me get the fuck on, the other night at the end of his show, and now I'm sitting up here trying to,
Not reading your
hey.
comments. Yeah. I
Yeah.
could get how that was tough though, for sure.
Mhm.
But he can't read, Krista. So he do really good with the braille on his laptop and his keyboard because he can't read, baby. So it probably wouldn't even his fault. I'm
Are you serious? Or is he be playing when he say that?
joking. I'm joking. Well, he really can't.
Okay,
A
'cause
little
I'm
bit
like,
he
wait a
can't.
minute. That motherfucker,
a
I
little
know
bit.
he be, wait, I ain't be talking motherfucker. I'm like, that motherfucker like he be reading pretty damn good to me now. Come on now. I got you.
I'm gonna get up out of here before I get cussed out. Listen, I'm all
Thank
for this
you.
black love. Okay, I fully support it. So you know what I'm saying? You got to
Mhm.
do what you got to do.
Okay.
Shit happens, Chris. This shit happens. Like you
Well,
felt
he
some
got to
type
know
of way, and
I'm
so get
very
that energy out.
sensitive. I am very sensitive. I am. I'll cry
I
in a
think.
heartbeat. I've been trying to be a strong person because I am a crybaby, and I'm,
Mm-mm,
I
mm-mm.
don't want to. I know I'm gonna hang up
Before
before
I
I do
go, no, before I go, you talking about you sensitive and a crybaby. Ma'am, I heard you get up there and you was like, I don't really like the way that bitch was flirting with you.
that. See,
That
I had
energy
to
came
pull.
real quick.
Yeah, I had to pull it back because I had to remember that. Cause girl, mm-mm,
You was ready to go already, Krista?
I be ready to go. I listen. Yeah, okay. And I don't want him to be like, oh, wait a minute, honey, lady. So I was like, well, I guess
No,
you
he
heard
asked you how
everything.
crazy was you. He asked you how crazy were you now, buddy, like a little crazy.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. Do you. Stay true to
Mm,
you. Yeah.
oh, okay. Cause it ain't. Listen, it had you nervous. And I started to
Oh,
go the fuck in. I'm like, this bitch doing what? Bitch, do you not know I'm right here and we fucking communicating? The fuck is going on with you? You done lost your mother.
I
I
heard it in
started to
your
cut
voice.
up. But I said, you know what? I don't have permission to do that. So take it easy. Take a bus, Krista. That's what I told myself. I said, take a bus and relax your damn self. Right? Relax your nerves. Cause I did. Child, y'all would have been like, whoa. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it was cute. I think you were going off about old girl. He was already having issues about what happened over there on Lemon. So
Yeah.
yes. We'll see where
I'll
this
be back.
goes.
Yeah. I'll be back. I guess I'll be back until I'm one of the ones you be pushing me out the door. And you know how some women they be still holding on to the handle with their hand in the door and they be still motherfucker
Uh,
and they be kicking their way in.
let me in. Let me
Yeah,
in.
yeah. Who the fuck is
I'm
that?
with it.
And
I'll
I
bring the
really
signs
liked
the next time
him.
you show
He
up.
know I
Let her
always
in.
liked him. He know I always liked him. He know I sit there for 7 motherfucking hours and just listen to him just talk for no reason. I don't even know what the subject was. Hmm
Oh Lord.
Me
Do
and
you,
another
boo
lady
boo?
had admitted to that. Yeah, I love his voice. Okay, lady, I know you gotta
All right, yeah, I'm finna,
Thank you
yeah,
for
because I'm
stopping
out
by,
here,
girl.
you know what I'm saying? Being the best
Mhm.
lot lizard I could be in these
Uh-uh.
streets. Let me go.
They gonna tell you stay away from Krista. I don't know why they want to call me that. Okay, guys, it is what I done held y'all up for an hour. Let y'all go. So now y'all kind of know what went on. Nina, Lady La, thank y'all for coming up. Um, to the other people that tried to come up here, y'all already know y'all can't come up on my panel, so don't even do it to yourself. Please don't do that. But because what you won't do is upset my guests. Hey, hope for love. Just my luck. Thank you guys for stopping by. I am going to go in and read y'all comments that y'all left. And thank you and shout out to all of y'all for listening to me. I feel better that I came on here. Y'all know that's why I call y'all the best. Because y'all didn't have to come over here and listen to me talk for no dang on hour and just kind of like vent and talk to y'all. But y'all wrapped your arms around me and y'all came over here and let me vent and talk. Rodney, thank you for coming up. Thank you for letting me know, sis, you got some protection over here. Okay. You got somebody that care about you. And I appreciate that. That's why it's so important to pour into people that pour into you. Just basically love on people that's loving on you. Because if we don't, and we just give out love, give out love, give out love, and nobody ever returns some to us, we'll become depleted. Okay. And that's when we get to, you know, kind of wobbling back and forth because our body is trying to straighten itself out, but it don't have the proper nutrients and the proper love it didn't, that it need, just like our regular body. We got to have those nutrients so we stay where we can stand up straight and walk around and do what we need to do. Pretty Purple Rain. Was you over there earlier, Pretty Purple Rain? I didn't even see if you said you was over there. He just be fishing for content. Don't let him use you. Okay, well, if that's what he's fishing for, that's good. Okay. Krista, I think as soon as Glitter Boots hits a link and you're up there, drop down. Oh, that's who you talking about. Just be fishing for content. Okay, just my luck. Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry, babe. I thought you were saying that about Buddy Lee. Oh, okay, Krista. Well, I need watch the live with you and Buddy. Yeah, watch it, Chrissy love. Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out how we supposed to be on this internet. Wait a minute. Oh, thank you, Chrissy love. Just have fun, Krista. I will. I'm having fun, but to talk to, some of your favorite content creators. Jesus. I'm trying to put that up there. Okay, let's see. Video. I didn't even see you had given me that earlier. Thank you, babe. I thank y'all for y'all love. Thank y'all for y'all support. I'll be back on tomorrow, y'all, to tell y'all something. Talk to y'all. I'm gonna go to sleep on this. Maybe I'll go back over to the video and watch it as a subscriber and see how I feel. Sometimes I think we miss things when we're the ones up on the panel. So maybe I'll see how things went. Okay. So pour into them that pour into you. Pray for them. Pray for everybody so that everybody is prayed for. Welcome everybody to the Potluck Lounge. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Okay. Thank y'all for coming over. Okay. Thank y'all for coming over. And I love y'all. Okay. And Rodney and Vibrant, I'm gonna go over and do that I told you earlier. And thank y'all for everything. Okay. Thank y'all for coming over here. I know this video is kind of like all over the place, but it's what I'm feeling. It's what's going on with me right now. Okay. All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Good night, Pretty Purple Rain. Good night, babe. Yes, she did. Yes, she did, Vibrant. Okay, guys. Bye.